Welcome to Chamber Exchange, a TV show. My name is Tim Murray, President and CEO of the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce. And Chamber Exchange, a TV show, is brought to our sponsors, and we're thrilled to have with us 2021, a new sponsor for Chamber Exchange, the TV show. That's Bank Hometown. I want to thank the whole leadership team there for their support of the Chamber, particularly in the last year with the Bank Hometown Challenge, which helped us in our efforts to provide services to non-chamber member businesses, as well as the Worcester Railers. And while they may not be on the ice, they're doing a lot of really good things in the community, supporting groups and organizations that have been impacted by the COVID-19 health and economic crisis. And with us on this segment is Steve Longredan, and Steve has a couple different roles. He's one of the co-founders of a legendary, iconic restaurant here in central Massachusetts, Chuck's Steakhouse, and is also in his soon to complete his second year as chair of the Auburn Chamber of Commerce, one of our partner affiliates. Welcome, Steve.
Thanks, Tim. It's great to be here with you and your millions of viewers that are tuning in today. Excited to be here on the show.
Well, we're not quite at the million mark, but we're getting there. We're getting there. But Steve, we were just chatting before we came online. I mean, 2020 was like a year no other for the leisure and hospitality business, and you're a proven restaurant operator. Just maybe tell us a little bit about how you handled it, what you did to try to adapt and continue to try to do to adapt, and how people and our viewers can support our restaurants, especially during the next several months, which are going to be critical.
Yeah. So, it was certainly a roller coaster. We found out about it, obviously right there, right before St. Patrick's Day, and we shut down on the 16th, and we chose not to go the takeout route. We shut down completely, opened back up once we got our PPP money, which was, a godsend for us. We opened up on Cinco de Mayo, which is a big day for us. Which was
big tent, right?
What's that?
But a big tent.
That was June the 8th, and we put out the big tent, and that was set 120 people in the tent. We did that all summer long, which was just a real lifesaver. We really enjoyed that, and that was something that we all learned every night that we were in there. The girls certainly, it was really tough on our staff. The girls ended up, instead of walking 2 miles a night, they ended up walking almost 10 or 11 or 12 miles a night from the kitchen back out to their tables. And in the heat of the summer, it was really stressful for them. But the clientele showed up. They supported our girls in ways that we never thought they would, and very, very overly generous. And it was really, really something to see. We were really overwhelmed by the support of the community. We have we've been in business for 43 years. We have a huge following. So all of that was phenomenal.
And we at the Chamber, we use 3 words to try to organize our work: recruit, retain, incubate. And part of that retention strategy is not only businesses that grow and expand here, but retaining intellectual capital and talent from our colleges and universities. And you're a great example of that. Connecticut, graduated from Holy Cross and stayed local.
Yeah. It's been a long time. I mean, if you told me I came up here in 1976 and I was still here now, I lived on the water in New London when I grew up. And here I am. I don't want to tell you how many years later with almost 7 grandchildren and, been in business for 43 years, but I'm still here and love every minute of it, but it's been a great ride. But,
before we talk a little bit about your leadership as chair of the Auburn Chamber of Commerce, just, in the next 2 or 3 months, how can, our viewers support, the restaurant industry? What would you like to share with some of our policy makers who, are making difficult decisions about the restaurant industry?
Well, the thing about the restaurant industry is, you got to understand that the restaurant industry, we were the first ones to be shut down. And, Governor Polito came out and said, we're not where it's being spread from. We are the ones we're ServSafe certified. We are, the MRA has a COVID training session. We're all COVID trained. We are constantly hand washing at all times. These are things that they're not new to our industry. These are things that we've been doing forever. We have constantly been doing this for the last 25 years. 25 years ago, you would go into a restaurant and you'd see the sign, wash your hands. Now you go into Tim Murray's office and you go into the restroom and you see a sign to wash your hands. This is nothing new to the restaurant industry. We've been doing this forever. Now all of a sudden it's appropriate for everyone to wash their hands. We've been doing this forever, yet we were the first ones to shut it down. You didn't have to shut down law offices. You didn't have to shut down any other kind of offices. You didn't have to shut down Walmart. We have to contact trace. We have to do this. Nobody else is contact tracing. Nobody else is doing any of these other things that they're asking the restaurant industry to do. But why the restaurant industry? And why throw a blanket over all restaurants? There are different, I somewhat agree with definitely agree with the 6 foot distancing. The 25 or 50%, I think we can live with. The 25%, I see some of my restaurateurs, they can't live with 25%. They can't make it at 25%. No business can make it at 25%. Right. That's undoable. And the bottom line is, if somebody doesn't feel comfortable going into an establishment, they can turn around and leave.
Right.
And all of these things that the governor and the hierarchy put into place really, really don't matter. What it all comes down to is whether or not the customer feels comfortable enough going out into the public to do their business, to go to the grocery store, to go to Walmart, to go to Home Depot, to go to Chuck's Steakhouse, to go to anywhere they want to go. So until it gets to that point, then it really doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter what another restaurateur does. It doesn't matter what the grocery store does. It all matters what the people in the Commonwealth feel comfortable doing.
Right. And many, not all, but many are taking advantage and following those guidelines and need to continue to do that. Just in the minute we have left, Steve,
Yep.
You're concluding 2 years leadership of the Auburn Chamber. Just in a nutshell, why are you a member of the chamber and how has it benefited your business and anything you want to highlight over your tenure?
Yeah, the chamber's been great. The relationships that I've made, the people that are on my board. I've been going through all of these virtual meetings this past year, and the people that are on my board right now, I've never been prouder to work with a group of people than that are with me right now. I mean, they're just so extremely hardworking, focused, generous. A couple of examples would be our golf tournament that never went off. We ended up sending out sponsorship letters. We raised $4,500 because our board did not want to go a year without having given away scholarships. So we raised the $4,500, in a matter of weeks. We're giving away sponsorships. We found out that the Christmas tree in the center of town was coming down. We, out of the, came up with the money to replace the Christmas tree for the town with a whole new set of lights, all new decorations. We donated that to the town because we thought that was something that we could give to the town, give back to the town in a time where our chamber virtually generated no revenue throughout the whole year, other than membership dues that came in on a very sporadic basis, but we were able to do that for the town. So little things like that we were able to give back, very, very proud of.
Thank you. Well, Steve,
so it's just, little things that mean a lot to our town, and we just try to do what we can.
Well, thank you for your leadership and your continued involvement as chair emeritus. We look forward to the privilege to be able to continue to work with you and the team at the Auburn Chamber. So with that, we're going to come right back and talk a little bit about an expansion of a local brewery. So stay with us on this edition of Chamber Exchange, a TV show.
There's a lot you want to achieve in life. And the choices you make today determine your success tomorrow. As a local bank, we know what it takes to thrive around here. With convenient tools and smart banking technology, we're here with the personalized financial support to set you on the right path. Because tomorrow is going to come faster than you think. Bank Hometown. Unlock your potential.
Are you a Central Massachusetts business owner? Do you want a voice in public policy and economic development? Are you looking to increase your network or generate new business leads? A membership with the Worcester Regional Chamber of Commerce will provide you with a variety of tools and opportunities to help you stay connected with the diverse and growing business community of the region.
We just started right out of school, so we didn't know the team of professionals that we were going to need to start our company. So we were able to get put in touch with people who offered those services, and that helped us out a lot.
Joining the chamber can provide you access to great resources, connections that you wouldn't otherwise have.
Serving as New England's largest chamber of commerce, the chamber is a proud supporter and advocate of the local business community.
Advocacy is the biggest benefit that I see. The chamber is there to benefit business and frankly to benefit economic development for all of us, residents or business owners.
Join today to take advantage of the chamber's wide range of resources and benefits.
Let's all do our part to safely support small business during these challenging times. From delicious dinners, to great fashion finds, to that perfect pick-me-up, Worcester is open for business. Join your community in entering the We Love Worcester photo contest today. Visit discovercentralmass.org for details. Worcester, we're in this together.